That is the away entrance to Selhurst Park. There's a wild Rubenstein. And this instant match reaction, well not that instant now, but half an hour later after the a few fan cams and a few interviews, but we're here, CPFC, which is about seeing there in the background. 1-1 draw at Selhurst Park for Newcastle. Cease still in the bottom three, unfortunately, still 3 points off as well, 17th, but a 1-1 draw away from home, not a bad result, especially in the Premier League. Awful first half, terrible performance in that first half. Didn't matter if it was Bruce or Jones or anybody else really, that first half performance was horrible. Regardless of who it was, there was no plan, there was no one passing the ball, no one wanting the ball, the usual, no identity. Lumping it along and nothing coming of it really, it was a horrible first half. And then second half, whatever Jones said, whatever everyone said and done at half time, it worked, to be honest. A much better second half performance, well improved, to be honest. And we actually tried to go for the game a bit. I think going 1-0 down actually helped us, gave her a bit of momentum, gave her a bit of impetus to go for the game, try and get a result out of it. And then Wilson with a wonderful overhead kick. I'm sure you have seen the video already, I've already posted it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Great finish by Wilson, and Jesus, where we would be without him is very worrying, to be honest, because all he needs is one chance in it and he takes it and he scores, and he's done it again the day he did it against Spurs last week. We didn't create much today. St. Maximin wasn't on performance as much as he needs to be for us, because it's literally give him the ball and that's the only idea. But I thought Jones did well in these substitutions, made some good attacking subs. Almiron made a difference when he came on. Julian held the ball up well. Willock gave her a bit more in midfield. And we started going for it a bit more. We started threatening a bit more, because if that was most of the Premier League teams, we would have been 2-0 down at half time easy, because we just weren't good enough. We weren't good enough at all. But we came out second half, good performance, great goal by Wilson. And then some VAR drama at the end, saved by VAR. I'm surprised at that. Thought the Premier League had every opportunity would fuck us over, but the referee went over at the monitor, looked at it, changed his mind, and VAR helped with VAR, got to a point today. Great scenes, check out the matchday vlog when that's out for that. But a 1-1, I said in the preview it'd be 1-1, right again, big Rennie's big tips, right again. Nice £60 for me there on the old Betsies. But a good point away from home, I think, for Newcastle. I think the most important thing to do was to not lose. We made sure we didn't do that. Again, we are still in the bottom three, which is a worry, with Chelsea next week. It doesn't get any easier, but to get a point today and not get beat was huge. Jones to not lose and carry a bit of momentum. It was good to see him come over at the fans at the end and get a cheer, and it was a good atmosphere that day. It was great to see the atmosphere on the build up to the game in and around the pubs around Selhurst Park. It was buzzing a bit. Finally in the concourse, no more Bruce out, no more Ashley out chance. That's a start of something new. That's a good new era to start with. But the day, it wasn't a great performance, but it's a good result. That's how I would say it really. Much improved second half. Draw maybe a fair result. I mean, Palace had some big chances, one off the bar. Darlow made the odd good save. But when you look around at the overall game, a 1-1 was probably a predictable result, like I said, in a fair result maybe. I mean, we'll take the point away from home. In the Premier League, a point on the board's good, especially for us in the relegation battle that we are in. We'll see how we get on the next week, see if there's any progress on the managerial appointment. See if there's any movement towards the Chelsea game. Jones is to be in charge for that. They won 7-0 today, Chelsea, so that's not looking too good for it. But we'll see how we get on. Not a bad performance today, not a great one, but a battling one and a good point on the board. Great goal as well. Good to see a great goal and good to see the concourses jumping a bit. Cheers for watching. Drop your comments what you thought of today's game. Subscribe to my channel TV, and see you later.